Welcome to Spirit Kitty Throw. This is Pick a Pile reading, and we are looking at your relationships. This is a singles pile, and if you are looking for love, this is your pile. And if you are in a relationship or a situationship, you already found the people that you were going to be with, a person that you think you want to settle down with, or you are in a commitment. This is your pile. So pick your pile. The timestamps will be given in the description box as well as in the comment section. So let's get started. Singles, this is your pile. And let's see what we have for you. And a quick yes or no in the end for you as well. Okay, so we have the Page of Pentacles, and this seems that you are busy in making money, and it's taking its time to grow. There's something you have really worked hard on, and you feel that it's going to take time, but you have difficulty waiting for this to happen. And we have two pages here, and it's beginning something, and it's initiating something, a change that you are waiting for to happen as well. It's money. The Page of Pentacles is for money, and the Page of Swords, I'm sorry you can't see the cards, let me pull them up. The Page of Swords is indicating how you are working very hard for this change. You want money to come in, you want your business, perhaps business venture, to become successful, and you want abundance from it, and it's just taking its time. And we do have the Lovers card after that. There is love coming in your life, and it's going to happen abruptly, and it's going to feel like this is a soulmate. This person is going to be with you, and so it's stirring all kinds of emotions in you, and it's making you feel all of those things that you were kind of hesitant to feel because you were very busy in work. You were trying to build your career, so it was just one of those things where you weren't really thinking that this is the best time for you, but then it happened. And we have the Ace of Wands. There's also a lot of physical attraction towards one another, and even though you might feel that this soul connection can become something over time, you fear that it won't really, and it's going to only be these you two people getting really attracted to one another, and it's going to fizzle out over time because this person that you are with, they seem more inclined towards the physical element rather than the long-term relationship. And we have the Songlines card after that, the Orca card. So whenever something happens with this person, you go to your female energy people, feminine energy people, that they are going to give you good advice. And so the general gist of it is that they also feel that this person might not be the long-term partner for you, and you also know this, but there is some denial to this when it comes to you. You want this to work while everything is signaling and pointing towards this won't really, but you have a difficult time handling this and accepting this. So we have the Companionship card, we have the Dog card. It's your friendships that are going to grow in this time period rather than love, and it's actually one of those people that might actually become more significant for you in the long term rather than this person. So maybe focus on friendships, and maybe focus on relationships that are going to be platonic right now, but maybe they can blossom into something else possibly in the future. But right now you should be focusing on yourself and your career, because it is a very opportune time for that. So now going to give you a yes or no answer. So think about your questions, and we're going to draw 3 cards for you, and let's see. Think about 3 questions. So a yes or no, or even a maybe. You can pause the video to think about your questions, 3 questions. And the first question, the answer to that is the Hermit. It's not a definitive yes. It's more towards you need to think about this more. You need to take time away from everything, the circumstances, and think about this more deeply, how it's going to benefit you in the long term rather than the really present and current circumstances, how they're leading you to act. It's more of an inwards, the Hermit is pointing towards leaving everything behind and connecting with the spiritual realm. I'm at a loss of words for today. So this is a maybe. It's not even a maybe. It's more towards you need to think about this. Take your time and think about it. And to the second question, it is the Seer. Sorry, it's not the Seer. It's the Star. Okay, so whatever you were wishing for, whatever you were hoping for, it's very much looking like it's good for you, and it's a yes. And to the third question, it is 6 of Wands. And it doesn't seem like it's going to be a yes. It seems like it's a no, and I have a hard time saying no, if you couldn't tell. And it's going to lead to arguments possibly, or disagreements with other people. So whatever your third question was, it's better to steer away from that. So there you have it. And pile 2, let's see what we have for you. Pile 2, you were the commitment pile, and let's see how your relationship is going. Okay, so we have, and think about your 3 questions, because we're going to answer 3 questions at the end of this reading. And pile 2, this is, it looks like you might benefit from taking time away from work, and it's the celebration card. It is celebrating the little things that you have accomplished and not letting other things that you might not have accomplished get the best of you and bring you down. And so it's more towards being grateful for what you have rather than what you don't have, and being just melancholic over the things that you wanted and you didn't get. And all right, so with the Page of Vessels, it is the Otter card, and it seems that the person that you are with has a lot of things that are bubbling up, and this person, the person you are with, wants to say a lot of things, but they feel that there is never a good time to talk, and because you are never really, you're too busy, or you can't really make time for them. Sometimes it seems that there's some friction that's building up, because this person really has been patient, and they've been waiting around for you to come around to talk to them and communicate, but it just doesn't happen. So you would benefit from really seeking communication and sitting down with them, talking things out. We have the Queen of Arrows. It's this is you. This card represents you, and the Otter card was your person. So this card is saying that even though you feel for them, and you almost even feel the same way, whatever they wanted to communicate with you, you had some things you wanted to unburden, and even though the way you feel, you feel the way you feel, but when it comes out, it becomes aggressive and it becomes confrontational. So take your time so this doesn't happen right now. If you approach them, you might come off as not just standoffish but confrontational, and your approach might be aggressive. So think about that. And we have the Song Lions card. It is your feminine energy really needs to come around. When you talk to them, try to tap into your feminine energy and be more softer and be more empathetic and sympathetic to their situation, because they've really been taking their time approaching you and they have really thought things through. They have seen your perspective in this instance, so you would really benefit. Your relationship would benefit from this advice. I hope you take heed of it. And we have the intuition card. It is your instincts kicking in, and they're not going to guide you in any bad way. So really listen to them. And because there's something very specific, you might be thinking about this thing for some time. There's a decision that you've been hesitant to decide something, and this is for that. You need to trust your instincts. And we have the Knight of Stones. It is the Horse card. It's you running away from situations that seem hard, and you are hesitant to talk things out with your person. And again, you might benefit from sitting down and listening to their side, processing things, and letting them help you communicate and process those, whatever the situation is. And so now, answering your questions, think about them, pause the video if you need to think about those questions, and we're going to answer the questions in a yes or no, or even a maybe. So think about your questions, pile 2. Okay, so the first question, the answer is a yes, and it's whatever your question is, whatever the situation is for you, you would benefit from really taking it head on and really not hesitating in this situation, but rather believing in yourself and again, approaching things with more determination and faith in yourself. And to the second question, it is, so because this is empowerment, this card, and the second is happiness. To the second question, it is whatever you are looking for, it's very much close to you, it's very much with you, you have the things you need. And whatever your question was, it is a yes, but it's more towards you already have the things you need. You just need to look harder or appreciate the things you have, rather than succumbing to anxieties about what you don't have. And the third is the journey. It's so you have whatever your question is, it's the answer is more towards you fear the things that are unknown, like everybody really does, but it's more towards the beyond as well. At times it's more about maybe the world after or afterlife. And the thing is, it's just inevitable, and the answer is that whatever you fear, it will happen. Might as well live in the moment and appreciate the things you have, rather than again succumbing to the fears of the unknown. So there you have it. I hope this helped. You can follow me on Instagram. If you want a personal reading, you can DM me on my Instagram or the email spiritkittytarot@outlook.com. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Have a great day, kitties.